Hey Flockers, Sarah here at our nest at the Gringo Goose, and we are bringing to you one of our first recipes. Just kind of goosing up some deviled eggs, and 'tis the season where we have 4 dozen hard-boiled eggs and we have no idea what to do with them all. So here's an option for you guys. I am starting with just 6 eggs just to to get going. We're gonna add a little bit of red onion, and this is our recipe, but literally y'all, you can use any deviled egg recipe that you want to. You cannot do this wrong. You're just gonna add goose poop. So we're gonna add a little bit of red onion, the yolks of our 6 eggs, a little bit of celery. We love a crunch in ours, right? A little celery, about a 1/4 cup of mayo, and you could use more or less. Remember, you can always add more, but you can't take it back. So I'm gonna get a good squeeze in here. About a 1/4 cup mayo, about a tablespoon of Dijon mustard. You don't need too much, it just adds a little bit of flavor, and I feel like a lot of the recipes, oh, joy, the joys of mustard, right? A lot of our, there we go, okay. Recipes call for a mustard, so we did it. And finally, the star of the show, we're gonna use our signature goose poop, the sweet and spicy. And just, a tablespoon, a couple tablespoons, because you don't want them to be too wet, right? But you do want them wet enough. And so we're gonna concoct this up, get it all mixed up really nice and muddled. And we'll be right back, stay tuned. Okay, y'all, so we are gonna just kind of lightly muddle the yolks, right? I will eventually kind of fold this all in together, but I wanted to make sure that the yolks got kind of good and crushed. And like I mentioned, Will and I really like the crunch of the celery and the onion, so I want to kind of keep those at full capacity. So let me get this kind of peeled off here, and we'll work on folding. All right, so we're gonna fold this in together. And I'm just kind of curious, it's funny, I feel like deviled eggs, while they've made an appearance in every single family get-together that I've ever known of, I feel like I'm seeing them more and more on the food scene, right? So like some of the better steak restaurants, and they're completely, keto friendly, no carb friendly, and they'll really jazz them up. And you can have like Mary deviled eggs, wasabi deviled eggs. So these are definitely goosed deviled eggs. And again, you can use any recipe. If you have a recipe that's special to you, or you don't like the crunch, or you absolutely are repulsed by onion, that's cool. Just omit, right? Like, we're just here to kind of get that fun jazz that instead of using a regular sweet relish, that you can totally use the goose poop. And it definitely sets your deviled eggs apart. You'll be at the school picnic or the neighborhood get together, and if Linda or Karen brought some deviled eggs, yours will be the one that has everyone guessing, what is that secret ingredient? And you can kind of throw it at them when they're least expecting it, right? So I'm gonna add just a teeny bit of cracked pepper. And we'll get a couple of these set up, and then we'll work on the garnishes. Will and I have a get together tonight with one of my favorite people, one of my favorite friends in the world, and I'm her partner, and we are just super pumped to bring a few things. So we thought this would be a great opportunity. She's always been a goose poop fan and supported me to kind of showcase this and keep it keto. So I'm gonna fill a couple just to show you guys how we set this off, right? And then I'm gonna wait to fill the rest, but Will and I are gonna wanna taste these excellent creations.
I know I will.
So a couple of things that we've chosen for garnishes tonight, just to kind of set this apart, is we found some, here we are, got them from Trader Joe's, some crispy jalapeno pieces. And then of course, you know, the crispy fried onion rings. So we kind of did a convoluted mixture of the two. And then one of our best retail stores, as well as one of my favorite places to shop, is Old Town Spice Shop in St. Charles here locally. And so they have this really cool adjustable grinder of maple bacon that we're gonna use on the top. So let me just make one more and then I'll garnish these 3 for you all to see. And we'll wait until this evening to do the rest. But I didn't wanna wait. I wanted to make sure that we were gonna really blow the appetizer out of the water. So, okay, so here we go. So we've got our 3 on the platter. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of this mixture. I told you guys we liked the crunch, and we're gonna kind of set it up like so. And I mean, these just look delicious. Okay, well, I think that we're gonna win tonight. What do you think? I think that Heidi and Lou might invite us back. I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of this maple bacon grinder.
I think I want one now.
And I mean, y'all, can you take a peek at that?
That is money right there.
So I feel like this could be served at one of the really cool places here in St. Louis that do serve the deviled eggs.
Crystals in that bacon.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
And so without further ado, if you want to see me sloppily try this, we would not carrot all. See how I did that carrot? Yeah, you had to really listen close there. If this recipe stayed year round, but we did want to share just one of the ways that we dress up Easter and April and hop into spring. And here we go. Even Floyd's excited.
Yeah.
I think Heidi and Lou might invite us back. All right, your turn, Miho. Stay tuned, flockers, for another recipe coming your way. See you soon. Honk.
Yeah, bark, bark.